Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and we're going to be making a mini gift basket. So let's get started. So this is a mini basket I'm making for my daughter, and I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree containers. So a lot of people are doing these containers and using them to put flowers in, but it's the perfect size for a mini basket. So I'm doing a spa basket for her. I got some cotton balls and I'm going to be taking these and lining the inner part of the basket. And then I got some really cutesy things that I thought she could use, like the body wash, because when you're in a dorm you can always use extra things. Some shampoo, lotion, scented perfume, and some body cream, stuff for her feet. So just a mix of things. So what I'm going to do is start putting this together. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line my basket. And since it's a spa basket, these cotton balls are perfect. So rather than just stuff the whole bag in here, just pull them out and line your basket. That'll give your items some height and it will save space. And she's always doing her nails and her feet. And with spring coming up, I thought this would be perfect. She's always needing cotton balls. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in, and I'm just going to make some space here. And this will be the center part, this tall thing of body wash. So I'm just kind of putting those in, and I may add more cotton balls as I go along. I did get some shred, but then I thought, you know what, the cotton balls would be better. It just kind of keeps it in that spa theme kind of thing. And I may remove some too. All right. So I'm going to take this flat thing here, this cute little pack. So she's always doing, going places and doing some traveling. So I thought this would be nice because she could throw this in her travel bag. Okay, little foot scrub thing. And you could line this up however best fits for you. If I want to stand this up, I could do that too. So I'm just going to stand it up. So this is what we have so far. And these cotton balls really secure this in there. Then I've got some perfume body cream. Let's get that in there. I'm going to put another one here. I got this, this is a Pink Passion foot scrub. Because the weather is starting to warm up. So I'm going to add a few more cotton balls in there. And these are so quick and easy to do. And you can just have fun making them. I'm going to take some out of this side. And I'm just adding my cotton balls in wherever I can. And that will actually give your basket a little bit of a foundation and everything. Nothing will shift or move very much. Okay, I'm going to need to take this out because I have some Jordache perfume for women. And so I got some of this, and it smells pretty nice, so she could use that as well. And I am going to stick that right there. So that actually is a perfect fit. I like when the labels are facing the outside of my basket. And then I'm just going to, just for fun, I'm going to just stick this in there. These were some of the little sticky notes from Dollar Tree. They have these really cute sticky notes now. And so I'm going to just put one in here. This one says be yourself. So that's something that my daughters hear all the time about being yourself, loving who you are. Because you are perfect the way you are. And so even though she's 19 and my oldest one is 23, they still need to hear it. So I'll keep telling them. Me and my husband always tell them. And so I have this nail polish, but I'm going to do something on the outside of the basket with this nail polish. Okay, so now it's time, now that we got everything in there secure, and this is good because the cotton balls actually help fill in everything. I'm going to put a few more in there. We are just about ready to start wrapping it up that quickly. So this is a great way to do just a quick kind of thinking of you basket. And if my daughter wanted, she could use this container to keep some of her beauty products in there as well. And then if I want to add some flowers in here somewhere, let's see what I have here. If you want, you can add some flowers somewhere in there too, just to give it a little bit of something. So this is what we have so far. It's nice and cute and compact. So let's start wrapping it up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap the basket up using the cellophane. And what I normally do is once I roll it out a certain length, I bring it up over the basket a little bit to about, maybe, for this it's a small basket, so maybe about 2 inches above, because I don't think it needs a really big fan at the top since it's a smaller basket. And then I take the other side and I just kind of measure it up just so it can meet the other one. So I have the front and the back. And then once I let that go, I just cut it basically. So you just have to be careful when you're cutting this. Because it can rip pretty easily. Okay, so I just want you to be able to see this. I'm just cutting it right across. And I got this cellophane from the Dollar Tree. And I like it just as much as the more expensive cellophane. It still works fine for me. Okay, so once this is done, I just take one side to meet the other side. And I want to just position this in a way so that my cellophane is right over the top of the basket. I'm going to move this over so you can see. And someone had asked me, just a quick side note, someone had asked me if I ever wrapped a basket in tulle. And I have not, but just let me know if you want me to show you how I would do it. It can be done. I haven't done it, but if any of you are interested, leave a comment below and I will show you how to wrap a gift basket using tulle. I think that would look really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. So I'm just going to gather this up. All I'm doing is pulling it up, everything to the top on both sides. And once I have it gathered up the way I want, I like my baskets to be tight. Okay, so once I have it the way I want it, I just like to smooth this out up here before I tie it off. Okay, you see how that looks? Just to show you, everything is nice and tight in there. nice and tight in the back also. I absolutely love, love, love making baskets. Okay, so now that I got it like this, I'm still holding it like this with my hand. Right at the top here is where everything makes it look nice and neat. Because I know some people were saying they can't really get it. It looks bulky. You just keep pulling up. Just don't pull too much because you don't want to rip the cellophane. But I just keep pulling it up so I can get it tight enough. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this curling ribbon. Something as simple as curling ribbon. So I've got plenty of this. And I guess I should have cut this beforehand, but that's okay. I'll do this one-handed. And I'm going to use the curling ribbon to tie this off. So the most challenging part is kind of keeping this tight and tying it off. And it takes a little bit of practice sometimes. Okay, so I'm still holding it. And I'm going to draw this tight. Okay, so I'm making one knot. I'm going to tie it like this, and then I'm going to tie it one more time just to secure it. And if it's not the way you want it, you can just do it again. And then sometimes what I do is I bring it around again, just so that it's really tight. Just bring it around that top part again, and just tie it. Seems easy, right? This takes a little bit of practice. I started baskets years ago, and the reason why I was making a basket is because I wanted to make something for my mom. So I got a VHS video tape from the library on how to make a gift basket. And once I learned just the basics of it and started doing more and more, it just got better and better. So the reason why I wanted to learn how to make a gift basket is because I wanted to give my mother a gift. So now years later, that's probably about 15 years ago. So I've been doing this for a while. Okay, and so now I have my fan up here, but it looks kind of yucky. Look how that looks. Yeah, so I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. So it looks like that. Yep, so I don't need a big fan on this one because it's not a big basket. So this is what it looks like so far. Everything is nice and tight and secure, and I think my daughter's going to love this. So now it's time to put that bow on. So this is the bow I'm working with. It's a bow that was on the bottom shelf at Dollar Tree, and I did have this bow in, or this ribbon I should say, in one of my haul videos. And so I thought this would be perfect for making this basket. And so this is a very light sheer ribbon. I think it'll be really pretty to add to the basket. And so I'm going to take some of this also to tie it off. And this curling ribbon makes it look fun. So I'm just doing a basic bow. You've seen me do this style of bow before. And imagine I got this is 3 yards of ribbon on the bottom shelf at Dollar Tree. This is a bargain. And my bow doesn't have to be very large since it's a smaller basket. Okay, so I'm just kind of going back and forth with this bow, making it super easy, and it's perfect for the spring. And I'm going to, let's see, maybe I'll do one more loop. So 3 loops on each side. This is a different kind of ribbon. It's real pretty, and it's really easy to work with. Look how that just kind of flounces out like that. So I'm just going back and forth with this. And I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, I'm pinching it in the middle. So right now this is what it looks like. See, and I could probably just kind of spread it out a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and pinch this together and tie it. Let's try that again. Normally I just go ahead and attach it to the basket, but for tutorial purposes I'm going to tie this off first. Okay. And I'm just going to fluff out my ribbon. Nothing too fancy. So it looks like that, and now I'm going to attach it to the basket. And what I'm doing with this is, let's see if you could see this really good. I'm just going to take my ribbon, I'm taking the curling ribbon, and I'm going to tie it around this area here. Taking the curling ribbon, I'm bringing it on one side and bringing it on the other side, just like that, pulling it back and tying it on this other side. Just like that. And if you've seen some of my other tutorials, you know that I like to do the front and the back with a ribbon. I just think it looks much nicer, that the basket looks good from both sides. And so that's why I decorate both sides with ribbon. It just, to me, it just gives it a little bit extra. Okay, and then you can always go back and neaten up your bow, and this looks really pretty. And it's super easy to make. And look how that looks already. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side. And I'm just going to take more of the same ribbon. Sometimes I mix it up. I might do a yellow ribbon or a green ribbon. So you have so many different options. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And I don't have the exact amount, so I don't have 3 loops on this side, only have 2 loops on that side. But guess what? It's still going to look really pretty. Sometimes you just have to go with what you have. And you know what? Instead of cutting that, I'm just going to go ahead and attach this right to the basket. I'm holding it like this, pinching it, and I'm going to use this. And I am going to just tie it right on, bringing one part up on the upside and one part below, and tie off my ribbon. So I'm just holding it. And this takes a little bit of practice. It's a little bit awkward, but I'm actually skipping the step of tying off my ribbon by just adding it directly to the basket. And I'm going to tie a knot to secure it. And look how adorable that is. My daughter's going to love this. Here's the front side, but you can't even tell which side is which because both sides look really pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my scissor and just kind of curl that around. You can leave it hanging or you can just curl your ribbon. And just because the items are from Dollar Tree doesn't mean that the basket can't look beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take my ribbon, and I thought it would be pretty to just kind of tie this, somehow tie it off, like right around here on the outside of my basket. So let's see how I'm going to do this. I just thought it would add like an addition to have this dangling from the basket. So let's see how I'm going to do this. Just going to make a knot and tie off that top part. I'm just tying it right around that part right there. See if it'll fit under there. Okay, and I unscrewed the cap just a tiny bit to allow this to fit right underneath there. Okay, and so look how pretty that is. I think I'm going to do the same thing with this other part here. It looks super cute to have that nail polish like that. Okay, let's see if I can wrap this around here and tie it off. And I apologize for the noise. Everyone's out doing their lawn on this bright, sunny day. But that's okay, we're just going to keep on going. Okay, once I have that on there, I'm just going to let that dangle and curl these ribbons right here. Right, so you don't have to do this. I just thought it would be a nice addition to have the nail polish kind of dangling from here. Super pretty. And quite feminine at that. Let's see. Yep. Okay. And so here's what it looks like. All done and really pretty. And you can go and neaten up your ribbon. I'm going to just go ahead. I have a little piece sticking out here. I'm just going to kind of cut that back. And I will be sure to post pictures so you can see what it looks like. But I hope this helped you. I hope this inspired you. Sometimes the mini baskets are the best, so you don't feel too overwhelmed by the larger baskets. And go ahead and look at some of my other gift basket tutorials to see which style works for you. And so don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to like this video. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Bye.